How's it going, guys? So this is video number 1. What I'm going to try and get done today is I need to actually remove the I-beams, or at least get them off far enough to where I can replace the bushings. The I-beams and the radius arms bushings are totally gone. They're all worn out, cracking and falling apart. So I need to jack up the truck and see if I can just move those around enough to where I can replace the bushings and then put them back on. Alrighty, so here are the radius arm bushings that tie up to the cross member right here under the transmission. This passenger side one actually isn't too bad. It's got a few pieces here where it's starting to crack and come apart at the bottom, so I need to get that replaced. The one that's actually worse is the passenger side. That one's pretty much gone. There you can see the back part of the bushing is completely missing there. The truck had a power steering leak, so that's why it's all gunked up under here. I changed that out a few months ago. The next one will be the I-beam bushings. As you can tell, that one is pretty much non-existent. When I would drive the truck before, I would hear a kind of a rattling sound when I would hit big bumps. I wasn't quite too sure what it was until I got under here and looked. As you can tell, that one's still there. It's still pretty much intact, but I'm going to replace both of them since I'm under here. So this right here, guys, is a back view of the I-beam that goes under and ties up to the frame on the driver's side. I showed you that little front view where you can see the bottom of the I-beam. As you can see back here, there is literally no bushing. It's just the bolt. So I need to pull that out and get those swapped. Alright, guys, so far we've been working on, or I've been working on, trying to get the front radius arms and the I-beams loose and pulled out so that I can swap the bushings. Let me show you what I've done so far. I've done one side on my own just so I can figure it out and make sure that I've how to do it, and then I'm going to show you how on this other side of the truck. So this is the side that I've done already. I've already loosened up the radius arm nut, taking that off, it's done right there. Was able to pull off the front spring. This is the passenger side of the truck. Also pulled out the front shocks. I'm gonna go ahead and replace those while I'm here also and kind of clean all this surface rust off. You loosen up the top of the shock up here. These two have a little bracket that kind of hold the spring in place while you're guiding it up there, but it was pretty rusted and it snapped in half, so I didn't completely remove them. And then I just put some PB Blaster on top of this, which has a little cap. Where did I put it? A little cap like this. It sits over the I-beam and the radius arm together. And then this goes right over, and this holds the spring in the bottom in place. So if you don't take that off, you can't take the spring out. So that one is completely done. I put it up on the tire right here, just to kind of keep it level. I already pulled out that bolt. I'm trying to pull that one out, but it's not budging. So I'm going to see if moving this side around, I can get it to come out. So let me set this up for you, and you guys can watch me remove this one. So on this side, I've already removed the little bracket This one you can kind of see it moving around through that hole. This one's not completely rusted. All the grease and stuff from the power steering leaking over here over time kind of kept it coated, so it's not bad. I left it in. All I was able to do is just move it to the side here, so it's out of the way now. Now we just have to move the shock mount here, and if I can remember it correctly, I believe it's a 15 millimeter. So we're just loosening that one up. I already loosened up the front bolt too, so as soon as I take some pressure and take this tire off, I should be able to take that right off. There it goes. So it comes right off. You can slide these right off. Set them aside somewhere. Like I said, I was going to change the front shocks, so I don't necessarily need to keep that hardware, but let me reposition this really quick. So we're going to jack the I-beam up just slightly so that we're able to remove the tire. Now once we get that out of the way, I set you guys up over here on this side. So same thing on this side. I've already removed the nut that goes onto the radius arm on the back here. Now, put some PV blaster on this to see if I could take this off before I make any adjustments, and there it goes. I'm using an adjustable wrench here. I don't have the right size for this one, which is not quite sure, but this is getting the job done. There it goes. So that comes right off. And you lift the plate out, and now it is loose. Now this one is loose also. So all you do from here is we take the jack and we drop the pressure so that it comes down slowly. And as you see, that's pretty much already coming out. And there goes the spring. Also, the shock bolt is just about loose, so I'm going to pop that off also. Get these out of here. I'm not sure when they were last replaced, So we're going to go ahead and replace those. Alright guys, so I was able to get that other I-beam bolt here on this side loose. So I'm just going to drop the I-beam on the front rim there to keep it kind of level. You need to keep it level so that the radius arms are at a normal angle to where you can pull them forward, or else if they're too bent down, the angle won't allow you to pull them out. So first I need to grab my hammer. And take out the bolt there. So that is out. And now I need to see if I can pull these down. I'm not sure if this is going to make it loud noise or if they're pressured in there. They're coming out pretty easily. At least this one is, so looks like that one's out actually. If I can just wow. So they're both out now. And if you remember where I showed you that the bushing was completely gone, there it is again. So all that's left is the inner sleeve there, and actually I'm hoping there's no damage to it. And nope, it looks like everything is in one piece. Sorry about the camera there going down. So now I still need to pop out these tie rods have a little inner sleeve, I guess you could say. This little lip right here should come out. So I need to pop those out because the replacement bushings that I'm going to order, I've found the part already, replaces that. So what I'm going to try and do next is pull this forward a little bit and see if I can get these A-arms to come forward so I can get these springs out. So let me So it's coming forward. Let's see. It's resting on the jack there, so this other side might be easier to lucky on that one. Letting it all the way down. Lucky I didn't snap that brake line there. Rip it. But let's see. Should be able to just pull this forward. Have it rest on the tire there since I didn't completely remove the steering arm. Those are still put together. So as you can see, this is the back radius arm bushing there. It's not completely falling apart, but it was on its way there. And then I just need to remove that one. I'll punch that out now in a second, but so that's where I'm at for today. Until next time, I need to order the bushings and get those here, clean up the I-beams, the radius arms a little bit, and reinstall it and put the truck back down under her own weight.